When Shedeur gets his chance, okay, you know, the stuff that people were worried about, the galvanization, the personality of him, the way he galvanizes and does things uniquely, it's absolutely the only chance possible right now because, right, it's too tough now. But that poor young man, it's not Halloween yet. Okay, so he has to stay alive through Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's Day. All right? And that ain't even the playoff.
The legend praised another legend. Bernie Kosar didn't hold back when he talked about Shedeur Sanders. He couldn't stop saying how amazing Shedeur has been. He also criticized the people making bad decisions, especially how they ignored Dillon Gabriel. Now it feels like everyone is finally seeing the truth. Fans, analysts, and legends are all on the same side, except Kevin Stefanski and his staff, who still seem to be working against Shedeur. At this point, it's not just about football anymore. It's about doing what's right.
Or could be a spark that helps the players play better.
So, yeah, but look he fires me up. I want to play better. I'm physically not good enough to beat you, okay? Those players aren't physically good enough to play the teams they're playing, all right? Look at the men that we are playing against, okay? You're not trying, okay? You can fire me up. You do fire me up. I want to fall. I'll run through a wall for him, okay? But look at me. I'm only gonna delay the guy killing you a couple seconds. And I'll only do that once because I'm dead. Okay, so it's a personnel issue too.
Bernie's words couldn't be more true. He's been in the game long enough to recognize real talent, and his comments about Shedeur show that. He said what many fans already believe. Shedeur has the leadership, calmness, and energy that inspire people. When he walks into a room, people listen and feel his motivation. That's what makes great players stand out. Bernie and the fans see it, but Stefanski acts like he doesn't. Bernie also warned that Shedeur is under a lot of pressure, not just from the game, but from people who should be helping him. It's like Shedeur is fighting two battles, one on the field and one inside his team. Bernie is basically telling the Browns to wake up before they destroy a great talent. Shedeur doesn't need saving. He just needs a fair chance. Sadly, the people holding him back are the ones who should be supporting him. Bernie's message is clear. A player can have all the heart in the world, but if the system is broken, that heart won't be enough. He's seen it before, and everything he's saying connects to what's happening. The team losing, the lies about Shedeur's injury, and the excuses. When Shedeur went back to Colorado, who could blame him? He gave his best but was blocked by ego. Bernie knows this kid has passion. The kind that makes teammates want to fight for him.
Nail in a coffin in Shedeur. Because it won't be his fault either.
So you're saying that when Shedeur gets his chance, we shouldn't write him off after 4 or 3, whatever the games is.
No, because all the same issues are still there, and they're probably going to get worse because we're going to trade guys.
Yeah, well,
okay. Yeah, and guys are gonna get hurt, and they don't come back at the end of the year when you're hurt and you're injured.
Do you think that
how they get?
Bernie believes that when Shedeur finally gets his chance, the team around him will already be falling apart. People need to understand that before blaming him. He's right. This team has created its own chaos. You can't throw a new quarterback into a broken system full of injuries and low morale, then call him a failure. That's not fair. That's setting him up to fail. Bernie knows how the game works, and he's pointing out that the same problems will still be there when Shedeur plays. The Browns seem to be preparing to blame him when things go wrong. Bernie isn't making excuses. He's telling the truth. The team is protecting themselves instead of taking responsibility. He's warning them not to ruin Shedeur before he even gets the chance to show what he can do.
Kevin Stefanski, I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth because no one's told me this, but you have to protect your quarterback. Even if your quarterback, even at the end of my career when I was not as good as I should have been, I did not believe in myself. And when you believe in yourself, even if it's fake, okay, then you at least have a chance to do something with it, okay? And the belief of that, of trying to get him into the game, Mike Vrabel knew it. And it wasn't because Mike Vrabel was a coach here last year. Okay, that's Belichick, Saban. That's the NFL. Okay?
Bernie's point becomes clearer when you compare Shedeur to Dillon Gabriel. Gabriel has been given many chances, but hasn't shown he can lead when things get tough. He plays safe and scared instead of confident and bold. Leadership can't be faked, and Gabriel doesn't have it. Shedeur, on the other hand, fights through chaos and still finds a way to lead. His college record proves that. Gabriel looks lost when the game gets difficult, even with good protection and plays. That's not a leader, that's just a player filling a spot until someone better takes over.
But if the quarterback doesn't have the tools around him, okay, there's hard and firm rules that he can't be successful. And then you could overcome sometimes some of the lack of separation from us DBs and being able to do that if you've got the Justin Aber, Dan Marino, okay, Josh Allen firearm where you could rocket it up. Because in the old school games that Don Shula, Bear Bryant, Paul Brown, they did this back scientifically, and versions of this still happen.
Both Dillon Gabriel and Kevin Stefanski are missing the point. Gabriel doesn't have the arm strength, speed, or decision-making to make big plays. He's too predictable, and when plays break down, he freezes. You can't win like that. Stefanski also coaches scared. He tries to control everything instead of trusting his players. That's why the offense looks so slow and boring. Meanwhile, Shedeur has the timing, speed, and accuracy needed, but he's still benched. Everyone knows why, and it's a joke. How many more losses will it take for them to realize Gabriel isn't the right guy? Why is Shedeur still in Colorado when he clearly has what the team needs? Stefanski keeps saying Shedeur isn't ready, but ready for what? To fix the same mess Gabriel is making? Shedeur has speed, accuracy, and courage. Everything needed to win. Gabriel doesn't. Stefanski won't admit it. And the fans are tired of watching the team fall apart because of it.
And right now, the Browns and the players need to be self-prepared.
They are not.
And the organization. And unfortunately, like even in the spot I'm in, I'm having to be really selfish to get myself healthy. And then I hope someone learns and could benefit. And I'm going to give that to you. Well, right now, this is it's not even Halloween yet. And where everybody's in preservation mode. No matter what they say, we're in preservation mode. And I know we want to kind of get to the quarterbacks and to the offense and to the play calling and that. And give me some leeway on how what comes out of my mouth and stuff because of some of the stuff I'm going through. So I don't really have the...
Bernie said what no one else in the Browns organization will say. The team is just trying to survive instead of fighting to win. Until that changes, no quarterback can succeed. If you've been watching, you know Bernie is right. So, what do you think? Do you agree with him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more real talk about what's happening in Cleveland.